We're on the main road. I think from here, we're no longer in Booth village. I think we start Rawtenstall, which is the next town. So the next town starts from here, and it's about kilometers down the road. Come with me. This is the hills up there, those small mountains, very green, a lot of trees. So we are going to Rawtenstall, the next town, where all the supermarkets, chemists and everything is. Living in a village is a little bit problematic because most of the facilities are not available, so you can find them in the next town. There'll be a greengrocers and a little corner shop, but not much. This is a new development. These houses have only been here about a couple of years. There used to be a big chemical factory which was knocked down and the land sold for the builders to build houses. So if you want to live in Booth, there's a lot of houses on sale here. We are going to Rawtenstall. This is Gala on the Move. Subscribe to my channel and we're on the move. Up there, somebody actually lives up there. Can you see? Amongst the woods in the hills. These are what they call cottages, this row of cottages here. This is Woodside, the new houses. That's a bus again called the Which Way. Coming in. Got a witch. New houses here if you want to purchase one and live in a village. They're pretty good. Another bus there in the opposite direction. That's the bus I was on when I went to Manchester last time. This furniture shop has been here since we moved into our home a few years ago, and it seems to have sustained itself and it's doing quite well. They sell some nice furniture. If you fancy buying some furniture from Nova, this is where to come. This is what they call terraces, a group of houses attached to each other. So it's very common here in England to have terraces, or they call them cottages in the countryside. These are some of the cottages, quite nice. This bus stop looks very old. It has been here for years. It's in its days. Gala on the move, we're on the move. Come with me. Who said England is full of concrete slabs and high rises? This is so beautiful. Here we go. Gala on the move. How beautiful are the flowers. More terraces or cottages along here. Now we're just almost halfway to Rawtenstall. Up there you can see the hills again, and this is our local garden center. It's called Leerbrook, and this supplies us with plants, shrubs, flowers, vegetable gardens. You can get seedlings for your vegetable garden from here. Trees, all sorts, fruit trees, like vines and all sorts. I've invested in quite a few vines from here, and usually that's where we get our Christmas tree every year. It's a beautiful garden center. That's Leerbrook Garden Center, and proprietors of this garden center used to come and do my garden cut the grass and bring shrubs and plant them, because the house was newly built and we had virgin land, so it needed a lot of tender loving care. It was like a builder's junkyard, and they transformed it into a nice landscaped garden and using their own plants. Of course we had to pay. So this is Leah Brook. I know the proprietors and they're very nice people. This, by the way, these terraces might look small from outside, but they've got very high ceilings inside and they're very spacious. They were built in the Victorian era, so you can imagine some of them are over 100 years old, so you can imagine proper structure, not this fiberglass they use these days. Different style of terraces or semi-detached houses. These are semi-detached. This is an Indian restaurant here, Kashmiri. This is my local car wash. I come and have my car washed here. I also know the proprietors, the wife and husband who run this venture here. Sometimes I'll drop my car here, they'll valet it and then they'll drive it back home for me, because sometimes I do need at least half an hour to do the valeting. More terraces. Look at how they look after the gardens. So nice, especially in the summer. That's when you have all these beautiful flowers. That's my local church. It's called St. James the Less, and it's a Catholic church. I am Roman Catholic, so I can't lie, I don't come here religiously every Sunday, but once in a while I do attend church. You know, with busy schedules, very difficult to have every Sunday off and attend church, but I do try. This is my local church, St. James the Less. It's a beautiful little church, and that's the vicarage. That's where the priest stays usually. They have a lot of weddings and funerals. By the way, this is where Philip Neville from Manchester United, ex-Manchester United football player, got married here. and if I'm not wrong, David Beckham was his best man. So this is where he got married before he moved to the village where I live, and started living in that castle before he moved away. So this is where Philip never got married. I have a little bit of history of that, because I think the road was almost closed and there's a lot of security involved. So this is St. James the Less, and next to the church is my doctors. Here in England we have what they call a GP. You register with your family doctor instead of going to the hospital all the time. If you've got any health issues, you see your doctor first, your GP. GP stands for general practitioner. You see them first, and then they refer you to the specialist in the hospital if they think you do, or if they think you need an emergency treatment, then they will refer you or get an ambulance for you to take you to the local hospital. So this is St. James Medical Center. By the way, this is Burnley Road. This is Burnley Road, all the way up to my village and all the way to Burnley. It links Rawtenstall and Burnley, so that's why it's called Burnley Road. Next to it is a pharmacy. So once you see your general practitioner, then if he gives you a prescription, you take it to your pharmacy, which is just next door. So this is my doctor's surgery. It's called St. James Medical Center. They've got quite a few doctors in there, and it's a big place, and they've got a few practitioners as well, like practice nurses, advanced nurse practitioners, any other specialties as well. So that's my doctors, and this is my local fuel station where I get most of my fuel before embarking on the motorway. So I usually get fuel from there. It's Shell, but it's got a Spar shop as well as a Subway eatery. Some nice big houses. So this is Spa in Rawtenstall. Also sometimes you need a few rations you've forgotten, or you've run out of dishwashing liquid or something like that, or some milk. So you come and source it here. It's less than a mile from our house. Better charges for fuel today. Diesel is 148.9 pounds per litre, and unleaded petrol is 141.9. There you have it. It's one of the local pubs. I'm surprised it's closed at this time, because usually it's open. Maybe it's closed for refurbishment, or I don't know. Or maybe they've gone on holidays, school holidays now. A lot of parents take time off to take their children on holidays, so probably that's what's going on. Maybe they're closed for a few days, a few weeks, to take the kids on holiday. Because sports physio here, they get injuries from sports, and also there's physiotherapy, sports massage, acupuncture, physiotherapy, sports massage, acupuncture, and sports therapy. So if you enjoy yourself doing sports, come here, you'll be sorted out. Okay. Another car wash. over there, and the hills over there. You can go hiking over the hills. There's a lot of footpaths. You're allowed legally to walk up, along farms, and they're dedicated footpaths where you can actually walk. So if you like hiking, this is the right place for you to be. This is Rawtenstall Cemetery. So there you go. And they've got also a chapel of rest here, where you can buy your tombstones and everything. And you drive up, and the cemetery itself is just behind these trees. So this is Rawtenstall Cemetery. This is what the cemetery looks like here in England. Or we have cemeteries amongst the houses or churches. Some old churches, people are still buried in the grounds of the church, where you worship every Sunday. So these are examples of tombstones. Sometimes this looks like this area. You just pay, I think, and your loved ones. You make a tombstone for your loved ones, especially those who are cremated. You make a tombstone for them, and you pay to have the tombstone executed here. You subscribe, like every month, how much you pay to have your memorial stone here. But the person possibly would have been cremated, and I can see some of those like urns. They probably contain ashes in there. We've got silver tops. They're probably the ashes of the deceased person. So you can do that as well. Because of lack of space, England is a small island, so most people in this country are cremated rather than buried. So that's another solution where you can have a little patch. You pay for it, I don't know how, and they keep the memorial stone for you there. Those are just offices, of Kingfisher offices. There's a youth club around here. We've arrived in Rawtenstall town. There's a lot of projects going on. So beautiful flowers, benches. There you go. Let friendship bloom on this bench. Some of these benches, somebody dies and you decide to put up a bench in memory of them. You buy the bench and execute it and put a plaque there in memory of them, but it's there for people to enjoy sitting on it. This is our local barbers. It's been here for years, these barbers. There's a river over there just beyond the rails, and across there is Rawtenstall Market. I don't know how often it opens, but there's a river and then there's a market beyond there where those lights are. It's a market, Rawtenstall Market. So this is the beginning of the town. Now, I wonder which way to go. That's the little river. And this river actually runs alongside the houses on our drive. I'll show you one of these days. And it comes all this way here. Now I'm wondering which way to go. That's Asda, one of our supermarkets. Over there, it's a big supermarket. Beautiful flowers here. That is the market, Rawtenstall market over there, where the little lights are. Oh, that complex there is the market. And look how beautiful the beginning of the town center. This is Rawtenstall. Look at the beautiful flowers. So beautiful. It's a travel agent if you want to book a holiday. That's the market over there. This is Rawtenstall market. And then this is the main street called Bank Street. And this goes all the way up the village. It's a nice wine bar. You can have a glass of wine. This is what Rawtenstall town center looks like. I told you about benches executed in memory of somebody, and this one is called Cole's Bench. For the people of Rawtenstall, much loved brother, husband and dad and granddad, Colin Peter Jeffs, 1950 to 2022. That's what I was talking about, these benches. As a florist, various bars, coffee bars, sandwich bars, restaurants. Look at the flowers. Look at these baskets, hanging baskets. Look at these beautiful hanging baskets. So pretty. Hop. This looks like a bar. Got a lot of charity shops as well. 8.10. It's a hospice charity for hospice. Oh yeah, that's the nails. I've been in there before to have my nails done. Images, nail salon. That's a vapor shop. This used to be a local cobbler's where you used to bring your shoes and they'll mend them for you. But I think they've stopped doing that now. They're concentrating on selling merchandise such as handbags and key rings and also suitcases. But it used to be our old cobblers. But you can have your keys still cut. As I said, it used to be shoe repair, but not anymore. Yeah. This is Sunday Best. I've got a few pieces from here of clothing. That lady, she's very nice lady. She's been working here. She's very nice. She can help you with all sorts. She has hearing impediment, but she does a great job. She's been here a long time. She's helped me a few times. She's a nice lady. Ooh. Oh, I love those at the top. That looks good. It's very nice in there. Sunday best. If you want something chic and unusual, you come in here. I've got a few pieces, shoes as well as clothing. Look how colourful the window is. It's very nice. If you need something, come in there. There's another boutique over there. Got solicitors here. My optician is also here. I've been to this one before, a long time ago, but my usual optician is Specs over there. That's Specs. That's my optician. It's a health store. I've got a few things from here, like health teas. I think it's the smallest shop in the village, but they're very friendly, the proprietors. And I've got my teas from here, health teas and all sorts, tablets, capsules for all sorts. So this is Rawtenstall town. That's my optician Specs. This is great. That's a pasty shop for your snacks and all sorts. That's another charity shop. Mind, I think it's to do with mental health. It's a local vegetable shop. I'm looking for some tomatoes, so I'm going to go in there and get some tomatoes. Oh, I love these peas. Oh, the peas with nice vegetables. Hello, I've got a camera. Do you mind me coming to buy some tomatoes? It's just a vlog.
Yeah.
Thank you. You have to ask for permission sometimes. Some people don't like their shops being filmed. Need some virgin olive oil. I often come here to do my shopping, especially during Christmas. They have some very nice fruits and vegetables, as you can see. It gets mad on during Christmas in here, or leading up to Christmas. So I'm looking for some nice ripe tomatoes. I think those will do. These ones will do. Yeah. Nice and juicy. And also I'm looking for some cherry tomatoes. I love those in salads. I've got avocados. So there. I think that's about it. I came for tomatoes and I've got tomatoes. Squeeze. Look at how beautiful the vegetables are. Fresh. Potatoes. Everything you need. I've got enough vegetables. I've got green beans and I've got cabbage. I've got oyster mushrooms, maybe a few onions. So this is a Rawtenstall. It's a greengrocers. I think it's about the only one, main one. And it's been here for years. I've been coming here for years to get my fruits and vegetables. Look at how beautiful that is. Look at nice. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Would you like a bag?
Please, yeah. Is card all right?
That's fine, thank you.
Thank you. I usually get my beetroot and ginger and turmeric and ginger. You see those food, but today, because I'm on foot, I'm not driving, so they're a bit bulky to take. But I do some nice dairy products as well, and some nice healthy juices, condiments, such as jams and curd and cranberry and all that. You can get them from here. Nice honey over there. Yeah. Beautiful greengrocers.
10:31.
Thank you. Anyway, thank you.
Thank you. Would you like a receipt?
No, I'm fine, thank you. It's already been spent. Yeah. Well, thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Have a good day.
You too, thank you.
Thank you. You have to come very early in the morning because you can see they close around 3 and 4ish. Because people come in very early to get their produce. So very little left outside, especially the fruits. Most of them have gone. So this is Rawtenstall town. Got a jewelers there. Got a magazine shop or sweet shop. This is what Rawtenstall looks like. Look at the hills. So beautiful. Look at down there. Rawtenstall used to be known well for a cotton mills, factories, as well as shoe factories. There used to be numerous shoe factories here in Rawtenstall, but those two industries have closed, obviously, with time. So now the unemployment is quite high around this area, so most people have to travel to central Manchester to work, like I used to do. There's a motorway to escape from here to go to central Manchester, the M66. So I was always on that, going to work, because I work from central Manchester. That's the main bus stop over there, Rawtenstall bus stop. And look at how beautiful the flowers are. And that's my local bank, NatWest. That's my bank. So this is Rawtenstall town. That's the main bus stop there, where the X43, the which way, stops there to pick up or to drop off before it goes to Manchester or to Burnley. So this is the next town, the Valley of Song. How is the Rawtenstall Valley was once described, and it's the home of the Rawtenstall male voice choir. So this is history about Rawtenstall. Take it, that's the male choir. I've never heard them sing. I will have to find out where I can find them. Founded in 1924 by the late Fred Tomlinson. This is the choir now they're talking about. 1924, and it's still going. March 2024, a couple of dozen of men responded to an article in the Free Press and met at Spencer's Cafe at 99 Bank Street. And I suppose they were talking about the music and maybe rekindling the choir. So this is Rawtenstall. Got a betting shop as well there, and there as well. And I said this is my bank. So look how beautiful the grounds are. You can chill. There are benches there. Just bring your picnic or bring your lunch and just sit there and chill. That's Asda again. Supermarket. It's quite big. I'm going to be going there after I've stopped filming. And those are houses on the hill. So this is Rawtenstall. Look at how the hills are so beautiful. You can go hiking above there in the hills, the footpaths for the public footpaths where you can go hiking if you like climbing hills or mountains. This is one of the local restaurants. It used to be a bank before. I think it used to be TSB Bank, now it's a restaurant. This is an Italian, like a tapas, which means little meals. So you could go in there if you want to have tapas. And I'd come back. So this is our village. There's a little park over there where there's a monument with a clock on it. Santander Bank. This used to be a Halifax bank. Now it's changed to insurance brokers. It used to be my bank where we got the mortgage for the house, but now it's an insurance broker. This is Boots, a chemist, the pharmacist. You get everything. This is one of the biggest pharmacy projects in England. Boots, they're everywhere. Whichever city, town, you always find the Boots. So I'm going in there. I need one or two things. Baskets here. Get everything, makeup, hair, all sorts. But today I'm only looking for earbuds, toothpaste, and some facial swabs. Hair colors.
I'm assuming so, yeah, we just
I like this product, the Inky List. I've got a few of their products. Hi, where can I find swabs? Facial swabs.
facial
Swabs, you know the ones for cleansing the face, the round little ones. Cotton wool.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll have one of them.
Yeah.
Thank you. And what else? Toothpaste, sorry. I don't usually come here often enough to remember where everything is. And they keep moving things around.
Just here.
Oh yeah, thank you. So I usually use Ultramax. Yeah. And cotton buds for the ears. Then I think I'm done. can bring your prescriptions as well there. When I'm going to Africa, my anti-malarias and everything, I come and get them from here. So cotton earbuds, oh they're there, they're the same place. There we go. Ears, face, teeth. I think I've got everything I need. So let's go and pay. So this is Boots Chemist. Right. Just makeup stuff. Anyway, let me go and pay. Gal on the move. We're in Rawtenstall town. This is the nearest town to my village, and most like Asda. Over there is the supermarket, and there's a little park over there. Look at the flowers. Look at how. So there's a chippy, very famous fish and chips. Look at the flowers. Just emphasizing how beautiful the flowers are here. Look at the hanging baskets. They're huge. Oh, I love the flowers. This is our village. Fish and chips, and then there's a deli next to it. They do some really nice exotic sandwiches. Tony's fish and chips. And this is a temperance bar. It's one of the oldest, I think, in England, and basically they do all the potions like they used to do in olden days. So there's a lot of medicinal mixtures. Now they've diversified. They're also offering some food. There's a menu there, and this is also the vintage drinks, and it's the oldest one in England, temperance bar. There you go. Established in 1899. Can you imagine? It's still going, by Mr. Fitzpatrick. Temperance bar. Look at that. Very authentic. And it's the oldest in England, from what I gather. Established in 1899. Look at that. They sell all sorts of potions inside there. But I'm not going to go in there because it's very small, and the people are saving in there, so I don't want to capture them on the video. Try and avoid capturing people without their consent. So this is Rawtenstall. My local town. Look at how wonderful it is. This is where I live. I live about half a mile up the road, or kilometer, a couple of kilometers or whatever. There's a park just there. You can chill in there. Some flowers. And that's a local church. I think it's I'm not too sure what it is. I think it could be Anglican. That's another local church there. This is Rawtenstall. Just gonna stop for a drink before I carry on. I think I'm gonna find out if they've got trains, the locomotive. There's the locomotive, which is just like a theme train for fun, and it runs during this time because it's school holidays, and they do run that quite frequently. So I'm gonna have a drink and then walk there to go and find out when the next train is running, because I'd love to go on it. So this is Rawtenstall from another angle. How beautiful is that? Beautiful England in the summer when all the flowers are out and the people are happier because the weather is mild, sun is shining. Not so much today, it's a little bit dull, but hey, it's mild. You don't need any heavy clothing. So right, I'm just gonna stop for a drink and we'll continue later. Gal on the move. We're in Rawtenstall town. This is the nearest town to my village, and most like Asda over there is the supermarket, and there's a little park over there. Look at the flowers. Look at how. So there's a chippy, very famous fish and chips. Look at the flowers. Just emphasizing how beautiful the flowers are here. Look at the hanging baskets. They're huge. Oh, I love the flowers. This is our village. Fish and chips, and then there's a deli next to it. They do some really nice exotic sandwiches. Tony's fish and chips. And this is a temperance bar. It's one of the oldest, I think, in England, and basically they do all the portions like they used to do in olden days. So there's a lot of medicinal mixtures. Now they've diversified. They've also offering some food. There's a menu there, and this is also the vintage drinks, and it's the oldest one in England, temperance bar. There you go. Established in 1899. Can you imagine? It's still going, by Mr. Fitzpatrick. Temperance bar. Look at that. Very authentic. And it's the oldest in England, from what I gather. Established in 1899. Look at that. They sell all sorts of portions inside there, but I'm not going to go in there because it's very small and the people are saving in there, so I don't want to capture them on the video. Try and avoid capturing people without their consent. So this is Rawtenstall. My local town. Look at how wonderful it is. This is where I live. I live about half a mile up the road, or a couple of kilometers or whatever. There's a park just there. You can chill in there. Some flowers. And that's a local church. I think it's an I'm not too sure what it is. I think it could be Anglican. That's another local church there. This is Rawtenstall. Just gonna stop for a drink before I carry on. I think I'm gonna find out if they've got trains, the locomotive. There's a locomotive which is just like a theme train for fun, and it runs during this time because it's school holidays, and they do run that quite frequently. So I'm gonna have a drink and then walk there to go and find out when the next train is running, because I'd love to go on it. So this is Rawtenstall from another angle. How beautiful is that? Beautiful England in the summer when all the flowers are out and the people are happier because the weather is mild, sun is shining. Not so much today, it's a little bit dull, but hey, it's mild. You don't need any heavy clothing. So right, I'm just gonna stop for a drink and we'll continue later. This is Avocaria restaurant. It's like a Spanish tapas. No, Italian tapas, sorry. There's some Spanish dishes and Italian dishes combined and English dishes. But it's usually like a Italian tapas. It's very nice. You can come when you're shopping into the main Asda there. That's the supermarket, and then when you finish your shopping you drop by for a drink, and that's exactly what I'm doing before I continue with my filming. It's absolutely beautiful. Italian influence. There's upstairs as well. Guest food in the evenings, especially on Friday evening. People live in the offices, they come here to have a drink or have something to eat. So it's very nice. Just having my quick drink, and then I'll be continuing with my tour of Rawtenstall. This opens up to the square I showed you earlier. So we are in Avocaria, Italian tapas. See you in a moment.